about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On first down, Wilson. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run for the first time with Michael Carter. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Griffin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. He'll dump this off to Carter, complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A give to Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So City, his very first pass of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw, went a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there.
I'm not trying to
A little bit
glorify
different when there's live guys out there
That's
chasing the
number
football.
one. Number two,
He had to
I
fight
don't want
that
the
time.
family
Ran
to
through
feel
one
that
tackle, but
I'm
ultimately he's
glorifying
only going to get
or
back to the
enjoying
line
what
of
I'm saying
scrimmage. So
about
after the run for
my
no
incidents.
gain, here's 2nd and 10.
But this
Here's
is part of my
Wilson.
life. This is part of my record. It's just something that can't be
On
changed.
the catch, it's
So
Crowder.
when I speak
And
about
down
that, I
inside
don't
the
speak
15,
for
shy of the 10.
excited to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I speak about it in hope that somebody can take this interview and change their life and not fall in the same pattern that I went through. You know?
Right, and you end up serving your time for the things that we talked about, which gives you the right
No
to
score
speak about it.
after
Yeah,
one
somebody
on
came
EA
to me.
Sports.
Somebody reached out to me. The Cassiano family reached out to me and said they don't want me talking about that too much because they don't want me saying like
From
that he
down
was a
at the
bad guy
12,
and all
it's
that.
1st and 10.
And they feel that I shouldn't be talking about that too much. But out of
Shotgun
respect for
snap
that,
and a give to Carter.
I don't want to get all into
He's
the
tackled
whole
a yard short of the
situation
marker.
concerning that.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've seen
The
some of your
previous
interviews,
run,
so
good
I'll
for
go ahead and
9.
speak
Here's
about,
2nd and a
you
yard.
know, what's out there, what you've spoken about before. But
Shit.
some of the guys who got into it a couple years before, his brother took on that beat.
That's
As these
correct.
guys are first
And
on
a
the
situation
scoreboard
happened
here this
where
afternoon.
he stepped on your
CD, there
sneakers.
didn't seem to be much
He did that on
resistance there
purpose.
down near the
So I
goal
can have
line.
an issue
Yeah,
with
partner,
him.
from what I saw there,
And that's
not
what
a
only
real
I
good job
started
of
from
matching
right
up
there.
defensively because to me,
Right, and from the sneaker, stepped on the sneaker, I guess he stepped on the sneaker again. So from the sneaker incident, you guys started to tussle, and he ended up shooting at you.
Right, he told me to get out of the jam.
On
That
the
happened in the
return,
jam.
Tony Pollard
So
from his end zone.
when he pulled out the gun on me, he told me, let's go. So as me walking out, he ended up slapping me in my face. You know what I'm saying? But he had a gun, so, you know, I
About
didn't
set
want
for this next drive by the Cowboys
He had a gun.
offense. And
So
following the
as we
interception,
walking,
we'll see what they can
some
put
people
together
was
on
coming
this
down
one.
the block.
I hear
Let's
my
go
old
to the
college
jam.
coach right now.
And
Coach used to tell
as
us
we
before
walk,
every
he
game,
kicked
the
me in
team
my
making the
ass.
fewest mistakes
When
will
I
win.
walked, he was saying,
But their hope is
when he
that
kicked
that
me,
last mistake
that's
is the
when
only one of
when
the
he
game.
hit the run
That's all
into
they
the
talk
crowd.
about turnovers.
And he fired a
Minimizing
couple shots
those
at me.
and maximizing opportunities.
After that, I came
Officially
back.
nothing on that last run.
You know,
They'll
so
try
I
again,
came back.
2nd and 10.
That's when I shot him. I shot him with a 16-gauge shotgun.
Prescott now.
Right, you already got a shotgun, and you came back,
And there
and
is
from
Amari
what I
Cooper, his
understand,
first
the
catch.
reports, he shot
And
at
he's
point-blank
upended
range.
at the
Yeah.
33,
Once in the
following
chest
a
and
good
then
pickup of
in his
8.
face.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Was that the first time you
hit a
actually shot
receiver in
somebody?
stride,
No.
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been in a couple of
He's going to have
shootouts.
the first down at
I
about
shot
the
at people. I've
38.
been shot at. You know?
I don't know about you,
I've been
but that
stabbed,
almost felt like
you know.
old-time football there. 3rd and 2
Well,
is
but
not
now we're
necessarily just
sitting
a
here
hunting down
with a
anymore. A lot
shotgun
of times they want to
and a
throw the
dead
ball.
body
They went
and
back to the
witnesses
roots and
around.
powered forward and got the first down.
And what's going through your mind at this point?
I was trying to get away. After that shot, I was
Take
trying
this
to
to
get
the
away.
other side of midfield
And I did
before
get away.
going out of
I was
bounds.
gone for a while.
But
But
if you want more carries, I think we saw how you
his
get
family
him. Showed that he's got the
and
fresh
friends of
legs,
his
and he
family
picked up the first down
started
on that
threatening my
run.
family
Don't just ask for
and
it.
threatening
Show them that you're supposed to get the
of my
football.
friends. They, you know, they
First down
thought it was
carry
a
by
ball.
Elliott.
And that made me come
And
back
just
to
no
the
chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Philadelphia, New
Second and
Jersey.
10 coming up.
And that made me come back.
The running
That's
lanes
how
have definitely not
that
been there
the
for
second
him here in the
incident
first
happened,
half, and I don't
which
think it's
happened in
all been his
October.
fault. His offensive line
And that's
hasn't
when I
given him
got to the
much
other
space.
shootout with other kids and I
Lost
shot them
results
in the
there.
street.
Oh,
Elliott
okay. I
going to
didn't know
get it
about this
again on
one. So
second
there's
down.
another shootout
And
this
he'll
year.
get this into enemy
Before
territory,
you
but not
actually
by
got
much
that,
as he's down
for
to the
sure.
48.
For
They
sure.
do get a yard there, but
Okay,
only
and
a
in that
yard.
second
Leaves them
shootout,
with 3rd
people
and
got hit.
9 looming.
Yeah, 4
2
kids.
minutes on the clock, second
Two
quarter,
related to
7-0 ball game.
to the victim. Two of his
A
cousins.
reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
In the heat of the
from our
moment, the
studios
adrenaline is
in
going.
Orlando.
There's,
The
there's
sideline,
guns
and look at
involved,
that catch,
and
dragging the toes,
kicks you
and
and
that's
so
going to be a
forth. There's a lot
first
of
down.
anger,
Well done.
and
A
things
big
happen in the
play
heat of
that
the
time
moment. But
through the
at the
air.
point that
31
you get away
yards.
and
Big
you
play
calm
means
down,
just like that,
adrenaline,
they'll operate from the red zone
subsides,
now on first
what's
down.
going through your mind that,
Again, it's
you
to
know,
Elliott.
realizing
And
that
he'll
I
take
just
this
killed
one down
somebody,
near
I
the
might be
15.
facing life in prison, or
Second
even
and
death
8.
penalty. I don't know if that was around there.
No, that penalty was not around. But I was already, like I said, I was already in the street. So I really,
Again,
at that
to
time,
Elliott
like,
running
I didn't
left.
have no fear
And he's brought
of
down
going
just
to
outside of the
prison.
10 at the 11.
And shooting out
Now the
rooms
Cowboys
and all
going to
that.
burn the
When
first of their
when that incident
timeouts.
happened, I just came
As the
home
stoppage will come with a
from
little under a
Goshen.
minute to go in
said
this
I wasn't
first
familiar
half.
with
This will be
Goshen.
play number
That's
9
a
of the drive
maximum
here as they
security
need 4
lockdown.
yards on third
I just came
down.
home from there. So I wasn't home no more than like 90 days when I fought that case.
Open man
Yeah,
layup.
so
It's complete. And
I've
the
always
Cowboys
been-
are going to have
I've
first and
always
goal
been
as they
involved
try to
in
finish
situations
off
like
this
that.
drive with 6
Because the
points.
neighborhood I lived in,
And that
you
one
have
was
to
a lot
build
of
that
fun right there because
reputation
that was
that
the
you
game within the
can't
game. 3rd and
Yeah.
short, blitz was
and
on.
I
It
was
the key
young,
for the
so I
quarterback.
was
Get out of
the
your hands.
trees
and
and all
run.
that wine
There
and
was a quick little
drugs
completion.
and
Got the
all
job
that
done
stuff.
for a first down.
They'll go again from the 3 here
Okay,
on second
so
and goal. They'll
they
try to
finally
run it
catch
in
you.
with Elliott. And he'll take it
And
into the end zone for
did
a
you,
Cowboy touchdown.
well, I mean, you didn't plead out because you ended up
Ezekiel
getting 25
Elliott,
years to life.
as the
Right.
first half is winding
So,
down.
you took it to trial.
And the
Took it
Cowboys
to
are
trial.
on the board here in the
And through
final
trial,
seconds of the
we gave
first half.
25.
And you're how old at the time?
I was
Zerline good
17.
with a PAT. And we are tied here in the
How
second
does a
quarter.
17-year-old get 25 to life in their head?
It was hard, but, you know, it's what, you know, you listen, I always felt that if you did something, you know
So we'll leave it at
consequences come with
7
it,
now as they kick it away.
even back then. So, I dealt with it, you know.
Here's Coleman now
They
to
even put someone
return.
in Rikers Island.
And
The
he'll
worst
take
is
it out
at that
past the
time,
25 to the
Rikers Island was the
26-yard
worst.
line.
I mean, you have to either be a predator or you have to be the prey. I decided to be a predator. So when I was in Rikers Island, I got into all types of stuff, you know, where I stabbed, cut,
The
made
New York
shots.
offense
I
taking
didn't
over
know.
for their next possession.
Ooh,
The
and
Cowboys
right
going to
on
use their second
motherfucking
timeout
defense.
now.
Can't let you get that all
Stop
good.
the clock
You were
with 12
juvie all
seconds
these
to go
years,
in
but
this
now
first
you're the big
half.
leagues.
Yeah.
As they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock.
So you're in Rikers Island, and I guess over the next 39 years, you're getting transferred every 2 years to a different prison?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Final
Not
12
every 2
seconds
years,
of
but
the half now.
every
They've
jail
got it
I've been
first
to,
and 10.
I've never been in population no more than 24 in 2 years. Never been in no population more than 2 years. I
Throwing
go
is
to
Wilson.
the box. I stabbed somebody.
He's
I've been
going to look
involved with
deep
4
for
riots, 4 prison riots.
And that is
between prisoners.
intercepted. Or
I've been
was it?
involved with assault
Wait,
and
they'll say
stab.
no. No
I
interception.
even cut
He
up
did not keep
police
the feet in
jail.
bounds, apparently. So that's just
I
going to be
ended
an
up stabbing the
incompletion.
police in another jail. So I've been through it all. You know?
Well, when you first show up to Rikers, you're not gang affiliated or anything of that sort,
Final
right?
play of the
I was
half.
gang
It's
member when I
Wilson.
came to jail. I was with a gang
And he's
in my
going to go
neighborhood called the
down.
Wild Boys.
Couldn't get a throw off with
That's in the
pressure. Maybe
newspapers.
that was for the best.
If
As that
you look
brings
it up
us
in
to
the
the
newspapers,
end
it
of
got
this
in there.
first half of play. So thanks to the late
Okay.
touchdown, it's a
But
tie ball
were the
game
Wild
here
Boys
heading
a
to
big
break.
entity in Rikers?
As we send you to
No.
our EA studios in
Right,
Orlando,
meaning you're
here's
essentially
Jonathan
by yourself.
Coachman
Yeah.
with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Both
Okay.
teams making their
And
final
I guess at one point you
adjustments for the
became a
second
5%
half to
nation.
come.
I
And to
was
bring
a
the
5%
action your way,
5%
we go
before I
back to
came
MetLife
home.
Stadium.
I was
and
a
Brandon
5%.
Gott.
And we
I
welcome
became
you back
5%
live now
in
inside
June.
the booth alongside Charles
You know,
Davis,
you know what I'm
operating
saying? Then when I
guard,
came
set
home,
and ready to rock.
I was
for
still
the third
dealing
quarter.
with that, but I wasn't
Set and ready
5%
to go for
anymore.
the second half.
And when
One
I came to
touchdown
Rikers Island, all
apiece,
the guys that I knew
7-7
from
our
back then,
score.
but in June,
And no return
they
on
were
this one
all
is a fair
Rikers
catch.
Island
A
as
signal
well.
for and
Yeah.
take it.
You know, so I was kind of all right there. You know what I'm saying?
So here you are serving your time in prison,
Yeah.
and 6 years in, you're in Elmira, and a whole new situation pops up.
Yeah.
About
So tell
set
me
for
about
this
that.
next drive by
All
the
right.
Cowboys offense.
I
It's a
got
tight
you,
football game here. What do you think, Charles, the
co-defendant
message was
was
at
arguing with
halftime?
another
Well, I
coach.
think that they probably just looked at things and said,
And
unfortunately,
the
this is
close
a
that
tie
happened,
game. No
I
need to
jumped
panic. No need to
into that
change a whole
conversation.
lot. We didn't play
And I
anything
tried
close
to
to
tell
our
him,
best
listen,
in the
you
first half. So
disrespecting
we
this
don't
guy
have to
for
go
no
out and run
reason.
the Gipper.
You know
Let's
his
just go out and play
family,
our
you know,
best
for
football
the street.
and win one for us.
And one thing that's another, ain't told
On
me
second
suck
and
something.
11 now. Prescott
Yeah.
swinging this out
And
for
that-
Pollard.
Couldn't
And
let
they'll
that
get
go.
it up just short of the
So me and my
45 at the
co-defendant, come on,
44.
all it was key lock. That's a
Another
key lock
catch for him
trumpet.
there on this drive, Brandon.
So when
and it
they
looks
let
like
us
they're
out
going to
the key
utilize
lock,
him out of the backfield
we
any
ended
way
up
they
stabbing
can.
him up.
And that time they
Yeah.
pick up a first down. So
And
now on
he ended
defense,
up not
you
making it.
assign
My
a man to
co-defendant got
him
trouble. I
and try and
had
cover
45,
before
and
he
I
gets
got
going.
48 for that.
Okay, so you got
First down run for
48
Elliott.
years
Not going to pan out.
for your
In
involvement
fact,
in the
wind up
murder.
losing a
And
couple.
doesn't that seem a bit
This
light?
defense just flat
Listen,
getting after it. They have not given up much of
we talking
anything in
about
the
New
run
York
game.
State. They wasn't
Case in
trying to-
point right there.
They don't care about no prisoners dying in jail. And you gotta remember,
Second and 12.
we're upstate. This new Rikers Island, this is upstate. They don't really care about human life up
To
there
throw
like
is
that.
Prescott.
Really? So killing someone in
Man
prison
open,
is
that's
a
complete
much
to
different
Dalton
penalty than killing
Schultz.
someone on the outside.
And they'll get this
Listen, I
well
could name
past
10
midfield before
10
being
people
stopped
off my
just
hand
before the
that
35.
killed
But
another
when you get him
prisoner
on the move
in
like
jail
that, he's able to
and
get
never
into
got
open
no
field with a
more
full head of steam.
than maybe
Oh, boy,
12
it's going to be
years.
tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get
Wow.
him down.
Okay, so during the
One on
course,
first
you
down.
made
It's
56
Elliott.
weapons, and we have
Tough
pictures
sledding.
of
They'll
some of
get
them.
maybe a yard. Stop short of the
And
35.
I guess these are made from
Now, they struggled to get him rolling
what,
on the ground in the
mirrors,
first
pieces of
half,
metal,
and that's
just
sort of
whatever you can
continuing
get,
here in the third
toothbrushes.
quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the
So I used
horse,
to cut a lot of
and I
metal
believe it'll eventually reward
and
them,
make
especially
weapons
as we
out of
get
a lot
deeper
of
in the
things.
game.
And plus the sanction, we had real knives.
On second down,
I got a
Elliott
picture of one
once
of them
more.
in my apartment.
They'll
You're
be
gonna
brought
see
down
it.
on the
You're gonna see
30-yard
the
line
blade.
after a gain of
We took
6.
the handle off,
Running
but
lanes
the
were at a premium in
ticket
the
said
first half,
that
but he's able
we
to
had a
find some
hunting
room there,
blade.
and he's hoping that that's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
precursor
We had
of
in
a big
Kingston,
second
we had
half.
all types of weapons down there, real weapons. Butterfly knife, 007. I had a Beretta buck knife. It was called Beretta, and then on the blade it said surgical
Third and short
skills,
yardage.
ceramic
Prescott
blade.
looking left side, and he's got a man.
Okay.
That's Schultz.
Well,
And he will
the
have
one
a
thing about
Cowboys
prison,
first down as they're able to get the third down
that
conversion.
It's taken a
for
while
me
for
is the
this
reason I
offense
never
to
run.
get going.
Because I remember I saw the
Creaky at
movie
start,
American Meat,
but they're oiled up
and
now.
it showed all the
A nice
race
throw
and
there,
everything that
and they're
happened in
really putting
prison.
together
And that was the
good
moment that
drive.
I said I'm not going to prison. Right there. That one point, me watching the
On
movie.
first
you know,
down. It's
Being so
wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
When I first came to jail, they had plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
I mean, kind of.
They were taking
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And, I
5
witnessed a
yards.
couple
Now it's third and
like
5.
4 different incidents.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with
going
it.
to the
Look, it's the
games
third
and all that,
quarter,
but
no time to panic.
I got
But
to
that
see
also doesn't
some
mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the
and
entire
okay.
ball game. Maybe change up some blocking
It's
assignments
sad.
or run a few different
That's the
plays,
reality.
but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to
Well,
find his
by
man out of the
1998,
backfield. That's complete.
you actually decided.
And the
to go for it.
Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off
Now,
this
at that
drive
time,
with 6
because there was a lot
points.
of floods,
And I'll tell
the
you what,
first
this
year,
offense has been a little bit keep away right now. They've come out here in the third
so
quarter.
you decided to sort of go against that because of it.
And they keep on converting.
Because I don't
Nice
like,
pitch
I
and
never
catch
liked
there
the
to set
bullies.
up the first and goal.
You know what I'm saying? What happened was, like I explained this to
Field goal could get him
this
the lead,
child.
but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
At that time, it was it's a visual.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
He
Back
wasn't
at the
criminal.
6.
He
That's
had
going
to
to
take
go as
most
a
of the
loss of
time.
1 on first down.
And they
That's
gave
an
their
excellent
word
stop
that
right there here in this
everything was
tie
gonna be
game.
good
They're doing
as
their
long as
best
he
to
stayed
hold the
Muslim.
fort and at
But
least
then when
force
he
a
came
field
to
goal
state,
attempt.
he came to six, and certain people were plotting to do something to him. The same people gave their word on like his out. So I told him, yo, you come outside, don't worry about that. Ain't not gonna happen to you. So he said, yo, I'm just trying to get a bunch of people involved, especially the Muslims. You know,
And a
saying that's my
minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And the next day,
2
I
straight
think he came
shots
out,
on the ground.
and
Now on
he
third,
came
do
out
you go to the air?
and we
I
walked
think
around
the
the yard.
possibility
and
exists, and if
so
you're doing
then
it,
when
you're
we
probably
went
going
back,
to play action since you ran
I
it
want you to give me
twice.
everything
But I
you
often
got
think
on the
that
clip.
second down is a time
Paper
you go play
roll,
action, throw the ball.
cold,
I say commit to the run
everything you
and
got
think about it
to
being
bring
four
down
down
things on the
territory.
clip. So he said,
Prescott
what you want
on
to do?
third and
What
goal.
you want to do?
Looking in zone.
Let's do it to the wrong
Long
motherfucker.
drive. They've
They
held
said,
the ball
how do
for
you
quite a
cut him
while.
off?
Now what do you do
You
here?
can't
Well,
just
to
do
me,
that.
at this
I said,
stage
"What
after this
I
drive,
can do
this
that.
close to
Tell
the
me I
goal
can't do
line,
it."
3 points would be a letdown.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
going
how
for it
the
here.
beginning thing. That's how that beginning thing came. So I was never
Zerlo's
officially
kick is up and
grip,
through.
but I just
And they
did that
take the lead here now
because
at
I
10
felt
to 7.
that you can tell
He was a
me
spectator
I
for much
can't
of this
live in
game.
it,
This is his
you know.
first field
Or
goal
you can tell
opportunity of the
me
entire
that I can't
contest,
be
but
quick.
he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had
But
a pretty good
I
seat
never
to
had
this
that
one,
problem.
didn't he? But let's face it,
Okay,
all
you were
kickers that
affiliated
you
with
and
the
I know,
30s?
they want to
Yeah, that's-
contribute.
yeah.
They want their opportunity,
That's
and he
right,
sees
well,
his.
Okay,
After the
once
big
he
field
became
goal,
a quit,
Zerline back
did
out
anything
there now
change?
to send this one away.
You know, a few problems here and there,
This fielded right
but
at the goal
nothing
line.
major. I've been in a
And
situation
a
where
decent
I
return
came
out to the
the yard.
27-yard line.
This is factual, known thing about, the word of mouth all through the state. I came out to the yard one time and put a knife on the table and told the dude, yo, I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying?
The New
Everybody-
York
everybody
offense taking
got an
over for
issue.
their next possession.
I'll go
And now
gun
they
and gun with
find
them.
themselves trailing following the field goal.
So,
Still a
you
good
know,
amount of time in
nobody
this
took
fourth
that off.
quarter, but this
And
drive very
so,
well
like, a
could
lot of-
determine
a
the
lot of
outcome of this
down
ball game.
periods.
And
And then I
this
moved
would
back
have been
then.
intercepted
You
if he
remember
could have gotten the
when
feet
I was
in.
down there
Instead,
older?
it's incomplete.
We came
But
up
it really
together.
could have turned this one
We
upside
know just
down.
as kids. You know, like my man so big.
An incomplete pass on first down. That
you know,
leads to a second and
is-
10.
These are no name brand
To throw
of
is
guys
Wilson.
that at that time was official guys.
Throw to the flat
And
for
we
Carter.
came up
And
together.
they'll bring him down
So
at the
it's not like
27-yard
No
line.
big
They
secret.
do get a yard
that
there, but
some
only a
of my
yard.
friends
Leaves
at
them with
that time
third and 9
or another,
looming.
you know?
Now
So they
it's
wasn't
Wilson.
allowed.
Oh,
So they
motherfucker.
facility.
Time
They
out,
make
cuz.
sure
Let me use the
that
bathroom.
If it have to be that way, and I'll get a feeling.
Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Man open. Here is Crowder.
And shooting 6 hops and getting away. And there's a huge manhunt that happens for 17 days. He takes hostages. Ultimately, he ends up giving himself up. It goes to trial, and he beats it. Because he proved that the cops were dirty. I guess they were like doing drugs themselves. And he was somehow involved in some drug cop type shit. And essentially he gets out. Now at that point, you never met Larry David in the news while you were in prison.
I was in Oakland in 1986. I was in Oakland. I was in Oakland to the news. And I didn't know him, but you know, I'm from the street. So when we hear dudes shoot the police, I'm like, what? Oh, shit.
They get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
You got to remember,
Carter.
Eleanor Bunker got killed.
Touchdown, Jets.
Michael Stewart got killed.
Knew what they were going to do right there.
I mean, I could go on and on and on. And look to the names of people back then at that time, they were being killed by the police. And when Eleanor Bunker was 66 years old, they tried to evict her out of apartment. And he had shooting, went in there and shot more hand. And shot her with a shotgun in the chest. After they disabled her, when they shot her in the arm, she had a knife. So when they put her hand away, she wasn't no more a threat because she didn't have no knife. But they still shot her in the chest with a shotgun.
Nice job there on
that's a known case.
To limit him to
and you got Michael Stewart, a guy who was a graffiti writer. They choked him to death on the train. You know what I'm saying? Because he writes graffiti, he got a big thing. So a lot of things happened back then. A lot of people felt, yeah, he did was a revolution move. And you can't take that from that part.
As a last
but
resort,
as time
right
goes on, you
out
find
that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. They'll go to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
He was
so the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the line.
Good game. Fuck that up.
For shooting in 6 stops. And he was acquitted of all charges except for a gun charge.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd
5-15 for the gun charge. While he's serving the 5-15, there was another murder that they came up, which was
for sure.
And he gets 25 to life. And you know, by this time, Larry Davis like a folk hero. In the same way you described, a lot of people felt that way. Oh, here's some guy that stood against the system, that didn't comply, that didn't just let the cops come and arrest him and potentially kill him and so forth. He fought back. He shot a bunch of them. They all survived by it. But like I said, in certain neighborhoods, this guy was like a hero. And he ends up being sentenced in Shawanga. Am I pronouncing right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shawanga Correctional Facility, where you were serving.
Right side. He's got his man.
Yeah, you were serving time at that point.
We both serving time.
Some tight spots.
Yeah, you guys were both serving time. So at what point did you guys run into each other and get to know each other on some level?
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal.
We were the box together in Southport. You know what I'm saying? So we already had an issue in Southport.
Here's Prescott.
When I came out in 9-5, I was in Windy. But you had a couple of old timers and Muslims at the time.
Now hold on here, we do
they
have a
ain't
flag
do
down.
nothing.
So let's see what this is about. And yes,
being
they
that
want
these
the
old
point,
timers
so they will
did
decline
me
the
a favor
penalty,
when I
no
was
question
younger.
there.
And kept, I think the Muslim at that time. They stopped the issue.
Take the points and keep moving.
So I owed them the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. I wouldn't want you to leave him alone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Do us that favor. So I did that. Out of respect for them. Not for him, but for them.
And beyond the
So
20, but
when
not
we had
by
that issue
much.
one
In
with
fact,
him,
just a yard
I wasn't
pass there to the
speaking to him.
21.
I ain't had no issue with him. He stood his this and I stood mine. You know, but as time went along, he started stepping into
The
my
New York
business.
offense taking over for their
You know,
next
because they
possession.
opened up.
They're only
They
in
had
need of
opened
a
a
field
rate
goal, a decent
a
amount of
sex
time on the
offender
clock.
program
So
across the
tell
hall.
me if I'm wrong. You don't
We
have
was
to
in
be
a
too
program
panicked here.
called
No, not at all. I
post
agree with you.
supervision,
And this is where your
where
preparation and your confidence
everybody
comes
was
into
in the
play.
block.
They've
The
worked on
68
these
people
situations.
This is all the time.
Everybody
all
there
the
was
time.
high
They know
profile.
what they want to get
Escapees,
done. And in a lot of cases, the great
prisoners,
competitors, they love this
assault
situation.
staff,
They think they can go ahead and get
highly
it done.
violent
They
against
practiced it. We'll see
inmates.
if practice makes
So
perfect.
we were all
All
in
the
that
way
same
up at
block.
the 38 now after a good start to the
And
drive.
I got into an issue with some rape officers. But then they
Throwing
raped a
now is
9-year-old
Wilson.
girl. You know?
Escaping the
So I had
pressure
an issue
right.
with him. My
Gets
target was
this to
Good
him.
shit.
And he'll be taken down, but
And
not
my
before he
target was
gets
never
into
live.
enemy
But I
territory.
knew that
The Jets are going to
he
use
was
the
like
first of their
acting like he was
timeouts
protecting these guys.
as they get it right at
He
the
was dealing with these
32nd
guys.
mark of this
You know
fourth
what I'm saying?
quarter.
And that's how
Back-to-back good
that whole
plays have them
situation
on the
worked.
move on first down.
People keep thinking that I just went out. You know, you
Wilson
got
to
guys
throw.
like Al Sharpton speaking about that the
Fourth
police
down
paid
to his left.
the correction department
And he'll just get rid of
$15,000
it.
to get him
Once you get out of the
assassinated.
pocket, you thought that
That's
maybe
all
you'd take off
lie.
with it,
Hold
especially here in the 2-minute
Make
drill.
up stories.
Sometimes defenses are
If you
focused
look
so
at the
much
history of Al
downfield that there's room to
Sharpton,
run.
he went
But
with
this
another
time he
piece of
decided
shit.
to throw it
You know?
unsuccessfully.
Another guy
Here's
that
Wilson.
was wearing a wire for the
Dancing to his
FBI
left.
and was involved in corruption and all that stuff.
And he is
So
out of
how
bounds
can you
inside
take
the
anything he
40.
said? People keep forgetting
Defense
about
trying
the
to avoid a big
Jawan
play.
Gold
He's
issue
able to work out of the
when the
passing
big
game, turn
incident
it into a
state,
run, pick
and
up
he
the first and stop the
protested
clock as
it.
well.
Some white
And you
guy
know in this
raped her
situation,
and
everything
put
is
shit on
sped
her
up.
and all that.
The intensity,
Kind of found
the
out that was a
thinking,
lie.
everyone's movement.
So
But for a
he's
quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level
So he
everything he
started that
does
whole
and
situation
read the clock,
by
feel it
telling
in the
people that
pocket, and
the
go at the
Department of
appropriate time.
the NYPD paid the correction department
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's a lot. That never happened.
Well, on February 20th, 2008, around 7 p.m., a correctional
Now
officer that was
Wilson.
overlooking the yard saw a
He's
bunch
gonna
of
look
inmates.
deep.
Ooh, good shit. Good shit.
Caught for a touchdown.
I guess
Killed this shit up. Good game, Craig.
he had a walk
For
through.
those of little
Yeah,
faith, guess what? It got
Okay,
done.
yeah.
They now have the lead with that touchdown.
That hurt. That hurt, fellas.
I wonder if that was a play they were holding.
You got
That they
to
just
fight
knew
there
would work
before I
from
got
past
there.
experience.
I just saw
So,
it in their eyes on
he
the
brought it
sideline
up
before
there.
starting that
Knocked
last
him out
drive,
and
and
gone to
they
sleep.
did. You're right,
Another
they got
dude,
it done. Looks
he
like
punched
they're
him,
going to
got an eye crossed
But
open on
after,
the table.
right down the middle,
And another
and it would
dude,
appear, barring
him
some
and
late
another guy
heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come
But
from behind victory.
he needed
Now
to.
after the
I got into
touchdown,
the
here's
jail.
Pinheiro to
He
kick it
figured that
off.
when and got a cane saying
And
that
with time
he
of
needed the
factor
cane,
here
they
late, he'll
told
just
somebody
take a knee and
that
they'll
he
put
got
it
a
out to
legal
the
weapon
25.
to walk around with. You know, because he thought I was going to do something to him. But I never had planned to do nothing to him unless he violated it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense making an easy throw.
And he was the
But
actual
nowadays,
target.
it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
And I'm
So
chasing
following
around
the
y'all back and
incompletion,
forth.
here's second
And I
and
got
10 from the
tired of chasing
25.
And I told
One
you guys, yo,
last
stop
shot now
right
for
there.
Prescott.
Because he was supposed to be a tough guy.
Now a desperation
He didn't
throw
want to
deep
do it.
downfield.
Good game. Good game.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
And that's when Dowdy got up from over there.
Ashton
Where I
Davis.
left him at. Creeped up behind me.
And
And
the
hit me in the
Jets
back
are
of the
going to
head
hang
with the cane
on the
twice.
final play.
And
They
when he
kick
did
the
that,
turnover
I
to
thought
seal
police
this
did that.
football game.
When I spun around, it was just me and him there. And when he went to swing again, I rushed him.
Really, did
I I started stabbing him. That's how he got the stab under his armpit and all that.
And we know that every
And he
play
fell.
during a game
As he
matters.
stumbled,
You
I tried to get on top of him. But he wouldn't let me get on top of him. Kept doing some dead cockroach thing. Every time I went this way, he would come with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it went for a while. But then, at one time, police was creeping up behind me, on the side of me, trying to grab me. And when I spun towards him, that gave him an opportunity to kick me in my face. And when he did that, I grabbed his pants leg and stabbed him 2 times in his leg. And one of them severed the fetus artery on the back of his leg. And that's how he ended up dying. But I stabbed him 13 times. You know, collapsed his lung and severed his fetus artery.
So the COs rush in, they take Larry to the infirmary, but at the prison you were at, there was no trauma unit.
Right.
So they tried to transport him to an actual real hospital, the trauma unit, but by the time he got there, he died.
No, he passed away. But if they would have tied his leg, let me say that, if they would have tied his leg, he might have survived. He would have lost his leg, but he would have survived. Even with a collapsed lung, he could have survived with that too. But they didn't care about him. Listen, you don't know how many officers, like, good job, But I didn't get no glorified for doing that to him. You know what I'm saying? I did that because he got involved in my business. If he would have minded his business, he would have still been here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go out my way to do nothing to him. He wasn't my target. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people keep bringing up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a lot of people that don't even know me telling stories about that I got paid by the police, that this was a hit. Listen, did you know he been cut on Rikers Island? He was been cut before. He been beat up before. So everybody was a hit? You know what I'm saying? It's just that who I am makes it bad thing. I'm Crip, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? He did, and I did something to somebody that some people believe is a folk hero. But he wasn't no goddamn folk hero. You know what I'm saying? He just happened to be caught in a situation where he shot some officers. Mm-hmm.
Well, Larry Davis was 41 years old at the time that he passed away. And like you mentioned, a lot of people were actually celebrating his death.
Yeah.
So former New York Mayor Ed Koch said, "I believe that nobody should take joy in the murder of another individual. But if I told you I was weeping, I would be lying. He was a vicious person. If there's any justice anywhere, he's rotting in hell."
Mm-hmm.
Former Lieutenant Vernon Gebert, who actually was the commander in the shooting that actually happened with Larry Davis, he said justice has finally prevailed.